If you're in your 50s or 60s and getting ready for retirement, you've likely spent decades building your wealth. But here's the real question. What happens when you leave the office for the last time? The financial part, it's important. But what most people don't realize is that the emotional side of retirement can be even harder to plan for. Over the last decade and a half of working with clients in mid to late career, transitioning to retirement, and in retirement, that's been the primary focus of my business. And a common question I receive when clients near or reach retirement is, what now? At this point, we've likely run projections for years. They have a plan supporting their financial readiness to retire. Intellectually, they know this, but emotionally, feeling that confidence can be difficult. You think you're ready, your numbers check out, your investments are set, but then suddenly you wake up and ask yourself, what now? Retirement is not just about financial security. It's about identity, purpose, and finding a new rhythm. For decades, your career has given you structure, a sense of accomplishment, and even social connections. The shift from being needed to what do I do with my time, it can feel overwhelming. I've had clients, successful business owners, doctors, executives, who thought they'd ease into retirement seamlessly. But some, they quickly realized that without a plan for their life, not just their money, retirement felt unfulfilling. So what's the solution? It starts with clarity, understanding what truly brings you joy and meaning outside of work. Do you want to travel, get back to your community, spend more time with family? Maybe it's something as simple as getting back into a hobby, like riding horses or restoring a classic truck. Those are a couple of mine. The key is to be intentional, just like you were in your career. Retirement is not the end of your purpose, it's a new beginning. The most fulfilled retirees I worked with don't just have a financial plan, they have a life plan. So if you're starting to think about retirement and wondering how to make it truly fulfilling, let's have that conversation. Helping clients transition into retirement with clarity and confidence, both financially and emotionally, and seeing them realize their dreams. That gives me purpose and joy. That's why I do what I do. Schedule a call with me and let's start mapping out what your next chapter looks like. Because retirement is not just about stepping away from something, it's about stepping into the life you've worked so hard to build.